Guys, okay, this is the Honda NC750X 2014 model. I would like to show you a few of the features. I bought this brand new about December last year, and it was only delivered about the 14th of January, which means I've got the bike for about 3 months. And as you can see, I've got about 3,225 kilometers on it. What's nice about this bike is it's got a gear indicator, it's got a fuel gauge. You can convert the indicators to metric or imperial. It's got hazards, signaling. What was a bit difficult for me in the beginning is the horn is on top and the indicators are at the bottom, which normally it's the other way around. The horn is usually at the bottom and the indicators at the top. My previous CBR 600, it was an older model, 92 model, it was inverted, so yeah, it was a bit difficult for me to get hold of. Also, yeah, everything's a relatively stock standard. It's got a very small windshield at the front. It's also a bit difficult to keep clean. See, there's minor scratches and bird poop, and even when you clean it, it's a bit difficult to reach all the places because I don't really want to take out the bolts to clean the windshield. It's a bit too much. The light it's pretty good. People complain it's a bit sharp. I drive with my brights, so I'm visible at night. The road tires, they're supposed to be semi off-road, as you can see. I'm just going to the back quickly, like this. It's supposed to be semi off-road, but the problem with this is it's allergic to sand. Gravel road maybe, sand no. Okay, another problem with this, it doesn't have a tire hugger, so all the crap and stuff goes in here. Usually, see it on the bottom there, it's difficult to keep clean. This bike was washed yesterday with a high pressure cleaner. So yeah, another thing, chain max, but I think that's a problem with most bikes. I use Yamaha Lube, which is pretty good. It's a oily chain lubricant that it turns into a grease type of thing after a day or so. The rim then is difficult to keep clean because of the wax spraying or the lubricant spraying all over the place. I use engine cleaner to clean that, and then of course I've got a anti-corrosive. It's like a blue bottle, pump action bottle that I use for all the nuts and the bolts and all that stuff. The pillion foot pegs, the rider foot pegs, everything, all the moving parts, the parts that can get weather damage, I spray it with that. It comes with only a side stand. It does not have a center stand standard installed. You can get it separately. So yeah, it's a very nice bike. The bike fell over the first time that I got it. It was shocking. Just a quick walk around. It's got 17 rim in the front. It's got a 17 at the back. It's got one big disc brake in the front. It does not have ABS. We don't get ABS in the Southern Africa. Don't know why. I'd like to order an ABS model, but they didn't have it. So just single brake line without the ABS, of course. And the inner of this front disc brake. It's the outer for the back disc. So yeah, just to show how big the front disc is, it actually fits around the outside of the back. I still got the stock exhaust. I'm thinking about getting a aftermarket exhaust because, well, people don't hear you and that's dangerous. I've had it a few times where people just pull out in front of me. Then other stuff which I still need to get. The radiator, it gets pretty dirty from the tire. Doing all the dirt and the mud throwing up into the radiator. Everything gets pretty dirty. Like the exhaust coming out of the manifold. This gets shot with water and dirt and mud and, well, just gets dirty. So yeah, it's a bugger keeping clean. I need to get a radiator guard for any rocks and you know, stuff flying from the cars in front of you, so they don't have mud flaps. But also, people complain that the front forks, the shocks, they get pitted quite quickly from sandblasting. So that's another problem that we have over here. Luckily, our insurance covers sandblasting. It's one benefit that we have. The bike's pretty well put together. I've had a few problems with stuff not being correctly put together. These small plugs, like that one, it's loose, stuff like that, which I think is just, it's not a bad build, but just idiots that put it together. So yeah, this little lip was on the inside where it's supposed to be on the outside. I changed it afterwards to make it correct. Then there was another one, another problem which I saw. Where was that? Can't find it now. Oh, there's a small lip at the back here. On the other side it was out. I had to loosen here and then bend it back to click it in place. So yeah, it was all a bit badly put together. Oh, there's another thing. The clutch, you see, it's the play. Now that play you can feel from the lever. If you go to your, you see how loose that is. That's the amount of play that we have. I have on the clutch. You see. Well, I'm not really used to that. My CBR 600 didn't have that much play. Well, another thing, you'll notice there's no fuel tank over here. This is a glove box. Most of you already know that, I suppose. If you turn it to the right, your glove box opens, you see. I put some anti-slip material in here so the stuff doesn't move around. Over there, I can't, oh, it was the toolkit that was over there. If you lift this up, that's the door for the manuals. I had trouble finding that, idiot me. And then, so yeah, you're supposed to be able to fit a full face helmet in there, but my helmet doesn't fit because of the shape. It's also noted in the book that the shape can be limiting. And if you turn it to the left, voila, that's where the fuel tank is. It's got a 14-liter fuel tank. I get about 230, 240 kilometers from a fuel tank. I'm not the slowest driver, so consumption, yeah, I'm not going for best consumption, but more for the thrill of the ride. Overall, it's a good bike. I've had the top box installed. All these brackets, they come with the top box. It's actually a kit that you can buy. I've got the standard handles I've got in the house. It's a quick release, so you've got the key at the back release the tire box, and you can just take it off. The rear brake lights and stuff, it's very nice. It's reinforced. Personally, I think I like the tire box. I take it off because I'm driving alone in town. But when my wife joins me, I put the tire box on. She feels a bit more secure, and then she's got something to lean her back against, which works perfectly. You guys can maybe tell me, what did you do to keep that shock clean? I know you get the shock, if I can call it that. I know the 660 tenets, they've got a small piece of rubber in here to clean it, keep it clean. Some people say tire hugger. I don't really want to go for a tire hugger, because if I do plan on doing some off-roading in the future, and I do a knobby tire, I'm afraid the rocks and stuff will break the tire hugger if a rock goes in there. So yeah, overall it's a good bike. It's fast enough to get you into trouble. It's not fast enough to drag with or anything. It's got a lot of low range torque. The revs only go up to 6.5, as you can see. 6.5, yeah. So you're gonna shift every few seconds if you're in town. Well, I don't mind that because I like manual bikes, but you do get a DCT version of this as well, a dual clutch transmission, which is basically you don't have a clutch lever. You've got like a Triptronic. You got a gear up and a gear down, and then also your gear lever isn't there. It's just a foot peg. So yeah, this is just a basic review. Oh, another thing. That's the specifications for the road tire and also for the trail. I don't find any pictures of this on the internet, so hopefully it helps you decide if you want to go for off-road tires or semi-off-road or dual sport. It's got the chain guard. Obviously, it's difficult to keep clean with all the sand and the dust. So yeah, guys, I'm new to the YouTube thing. Like my channel and subscribe. Leave a comment in the section below. It would be nice to hear from you, and if there's anything that you would like to know about the bike, drop me a comment. I'll let you know as soon as I can, and yeah, hopefully I can give you some tips. If you are planning on buying this, it's a good bike. It's a bit heavy, but once you keep the wheels rolling, it's got a very low center of gravity. It's a Honda Jazz motor that they split in two, so it's a 2-cylinder inline. It's very nice. So yeah, you can stand up, you can do the off-road thing if you've got the proper tires for it. So yeah, guys, like, subscribe, comment. Hope to hear from you soon. The Casual Biker out.